Coming up on 12 News Weekend Edition, Thanksgiving holiday travel is back to pre-pandemic levels. Details on how many are taking to the sky. Plus, with a little help from Rudolph, Santa Claus is coming to town. Morgantown, that is.
Cloudy skies continue throughout the overnight hours with rain moving in for your Sunday afternoon. More on this from the Storm Tracker 12 Weather Lab in a bit as 12 News Weekend Edition starts now.
Working for you. This is WBOI, now in high definition. 12 News Weekend Edition starts now.
Good evening and welcome to 12 News Weekend Edition. I'm Jeena. Thanks for joining us. Let's take a look at your first forecast. Josh Redwine is standing by in the Storm Tracker 12 Weather Lab with more. Josh.
Yes, Gina, we are looking out at Clarksburg right now over our weather eye as we take a look across the region. 30 degrees now in Elkins, 40 in Clarksburg, 44 in Morgantown. So if you are heading out this evening, make sure you're grabbing and layering up, grabbing a jacket with that. Luckily, our wind speeds are not too crazy, around 0 to 5 across the region, so it shouldn't be too bad out in terms of wind chill. But if we do look across for the overnight into tomorrow, we will be getting down to the lower 30s for the lowlands, upper 20s for the mountainous regions, with 52 for a high tomorrow with rain moving in. Gina?
Crews closed one lane of traffic on I-79 today after an accident between a car and a bear. It happened in Harrison County near exit 107 around 8 o'clock tonight. The Harrison County Sheriff's Department, Lost Creek Fire Department, and Stonewood Fire Department all responded to the scene. No injuries were reported. Right now, Thanksgiving holiday travel is well underway. According to a TSA spokesperson, well over 2 million travelers were screened at airport security checkpoints nationwide yesterday. That's the highest checkpoint volume since the pandemic began in 2020. The Transportation Security Administration says it was prepared as the number of airline passengers traveling for this holiday season is expected to rebound to levels prior to the pandemic. AAA predicts more than 53 million Americans will travel over the Thanksgiving holiday, which would be a 13% jump from last year. Fairmont State University held its 152nd commencement ceremony today on campus. Graduates, including some with 4 PAWs, were presented with their master's, bachelor's, or associate's degrees at the 2 ceremonies. The guest speaker was Clarksburg native John B. McCuskey, who serves as the West Virginia State Auditor. Dr. Martin, Fairmont State's president, highlighted the challenges graduates have faced over the last 2 years with the pandemic and commended them for their hard work through these tough times. A ribbon-cutting ceremony was held this morning at the new Lewis County 4-H Center in Jane Lew. The Lewis County 4-H Foundation and the Lewis County 4-H Leaders Association partnered to purchase and develop the property. One speaker said this project is investing in the next generation of kids and that engaged kids are kids who aren't in trouble. This building will hold future activities for the Lewis County 4-H. It's not even Thanksgiving yet, but the Meadowbrook Mall is welcoming back Old St. Nick. Santa Claus was welcomed by many mall patrons who stood nearby as he paraded into the mall. Santa enlisted the help of in-step dance and fitness to bring him into the mall, as well as perform a number of holiday-themed dance routines. Coloring books were also given out to kids who watched. Officials from the mall are excited to bring the Christmas icon all the way from the North Pole to North Central West Virginia.
It's a very exciting thing. You know, he's here every year, but it's good to have him back. It brings a cheer to the mall and, you know, just makes the festivities that much greater. I'd say he's feeling pretty chipper. You know, he's excited to be back.
Kids can now visit Santa starting today at the mall all the way until Christmas Eve. You can make a reservation ahead of time or simply show up to visit. Our town in Elkins is collecting painted Christmas trees at the Del Monte Market. The trees are a part of the event Paint a Christmas Tree for Downtown Elkins. The decorated trees will be on display in that area until December 29th. The Our Town group holds different events throughout the season to get the community involved.
A happier community is a happier home and happier surroundings. So if you can brighten anybody's day by putting up just one thing, then that's our goal. If you're proud of your community, then you want to see it succeed, and you're willing to get more involved.
Once the trees are taken down, they will be sold for $10 each. Coming up next on 12 News Weekend Edition, many Americans getting the COVID-19 booster shot, but which one should you pick? We'll have a detailed look at the mix and match method experts say you should follow. Plus, Abby Backenstow is in the 12 Sports Zone. Stick with us.
If you ride a motorcycle, you know a lot about your bike, but when it comes to your accident case, there's a lot you may not know. I'm Tim Miley, and I wrote the book on West Virginia motorcycle accidents. For your free copy, visit our website. Get the tiger on your side.
I just had a friend direct message me and say, how can you work in media? It's so negative. There's so much bad news. And I messaged her back and said, there's always more good news than bad. And I think that at News Nation, we have the opportunity to show more positivity and the stories of people from all walks of life. When you have something like Morning in America to wake up to, you can guarantee that you're not only going to leave more informed, but you're going to leave more inspired.
We do need to stand with each other, don't we?
Weekday mornings on News Nation, the fastest growing cable news network.
Change. It's part of our world. Inspired by the love of Christ, 100 years ago, the Palatine Sisters brought quality health care to our community and changed our lives forever. Since then, St. Joseph's Hospital has innovated, progressed, transformed to provide the best medical care now and for future generations. This is St. Joseph's Hospital, embracing change for 100 years and for years to come.
No more bets. No more bets. Woo! You know I love me some casino games. And I know you do too. But you can't carry this bad boy everywhere you go. I mean, I can, because I got a guy. The Caesars Sportsbook app has blackjack, roulette, and so many games. It's gonna make your head spin. I invented a way to carry a casino around in your pocket, people. In your pocket. I also invented pockets.
An injury happens in an instant, but the suffering can last a lifetime. All too often, children are innocent victims. If your child has been injured, visit MileyLegal.com. We'll focus on your claim so you can focus on your child. Get the tiger on your side.
Follow Snowbird and WBOY Storm Tracker 12 throughout the weather season. Brought to you by Grog's Heating and Cooling. Working for you. This is 12 News Weekend Edition.
Welcome back. Many Americans are trying to decide when to get their booster shot and which one is best to get. Investigative reporter Jody Flesher spoke with a leading vaccine researcher who answers those key questions and just how effective the boosters are.
The peak antibody kicks in about 2 weeks.
Dr. Kirsten Leik led a nationwide vaccine study on booster doses for the University of Maryland School of Medicine. It started in June at 10 locations across the U.S. and tracked more than 700 participants.
You could get Moderna, and then get a Pfizer. You could get Pfizer, and then a Moderna. You can mix it up. That's the beauty of this.
Her study was designed to test whether it was safe and effective to get a different booster than your original vaccine. She found it is, and says each combination is fine because they all produced enough of a boosted immune response.
Higher doesn't mean better in terms of antibodies. There's a threshold. So if you get over that threshold of antibody, doesn't matter how much higher you are, you're no better protected than someone who might have a little lower antibody.
The FDA used her research in its decision-making and does recommend anyone who got a Johnson & Johnson shot more than 2 months ago to go get a booster now. The Pfizer or Moderna each give an added boost over a second J&J shot.
In my opinion, it was always a 2-dose vaccine. It wasn't a 1-dose vaccine. The one and done was a good niche for them, and that worked well for a lot of people.
She says of the 700 plus people in her study, the one breakthrough case happened pretty close to when the person had gotten their booster, so it might not have taken full effect yet. Her study is one of the few tracking breakthroughs after boosters, so she's watching that closely.
If you do get a breakthrough, usually it's incredibly mild. In fact, you may not even be aware. It may be completely asymptomatic.
The CDC says more than 26 million Americans have already gotten a booster. With plenty of vaccine supply, the scheduling process is wide open. But Dr. Light cautions not to abuse it. Healthy people don't need more than one booster now.
I would encourage people not to do that because we haven't studied the safety of additional doses, and we just don't know.
But she says that could be on the horizon. Her booster study will determine if another shot is needed next year when these boosters start to wane. She'll also add new participants if necessary and new types of boosters as vaccine makers develop new ones to target specific variants.
We're doing it as there are new questions that are important for public health.
So we had to ask, which did she get? Her first two were Pfizer, and then she got a half dose of Moderna as her booster. She said she mixed it up just because her research helped get that approved. Jody Fleischer, NBC News.
In more national news, oil prices have reached a 6-week low amid COVID-19 lockdown worries. This comes as COVID-19 cases surge in Europe. Austria announced it would go on a 10-day COVID lockdown beginning Monday. With demand increasing, oil prices sank more than 4% to just over $75 a barrel, which is a price not seen since October 7th. But this may not mean relief for consumers, as crude oil prices are not likely to have immediate impact on gas prices. On Friday, the national average for gas stood around $3.41 per gallon. That's up from $3.34 1 month ago.
Now, the area's most accurate